Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fischertechnik and robotics. If you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe via the thumbnail in the bottom right corner. Last time I focused on the timing and control of the yaw motor, which is this one, which you usually don't see from the introduction. And it turns out that there is yet another problem, which has to do with the control of this worm gear and with this gear. So I hope to solve those things this time, but I probably won't. And to figure out how things work out with the software and with the data file that I generate from the software, let's change to screencast. So with regard to the yaw engine, of which this is the motor with the worm gear, driven or driving actually, how can I show that properly, an axle right here, so connected to this gear here, and it drives or should drive the hand like this. And well, the 2 seconds that it is supposed to take, which means this one goes to this sensor, presses 2 seconds, or presses then 2 seconds the yaw or the roll, and so on and so on. But the problem is that this isn't running while the diagnostics has shown that it does run. So the big question is, why is it happening? Well, with a recent demonstration, it showed that this is also happening, and then it completely misses. How can I show it properly? It completely misses the sensor. So then it never happens that the 2 seconds is activated, or the 2 seconds is counting. So that's not a problem. And that has everything to do with the gear here, where this camera is located. So how to solve it? But first, let's run again. So let's do a run, and everything is off. It doesn't run. And once again, I notice that the extension here is without power. And there's more without power. I have to check the power wiring at this location. And indeed, one of the power connectors was out. So now it should run. And it does. So what will be the effect? Because the hand is also only moving after some time. Last time's experiments proved that. This one is rolling perfectly, the hand pitch. And that's a noise coming from the compressor engine. And the hand is not moving. Okay. Some things need to really be checked. After transportation. So let me do a thorough check. It turns out that there is a stability problem and that is best shown like this. This worm gear drives this gear, and because this is not really stable, it is lifted, and by the pressure or the weight of the hand, worm gear and gear skip. So I have to do a reconstruction, which is best shown like here. So I have to make a reconstruction or a construction from here to here in order to make this more stable. Question is, of course, will it solve the problem? That's something that I can only find out after the reconstruction. So let's make something. And then reconstruction completed, kind of. So I've made a connection right here, and I've made a connection right here. And this is something with a question mark, by the way, because you can see the worm gear here and this one. Well, this shouldn't be with a gear, just a plain connection like down here. But when you're out of parts, you have to improvise. The thing is that by the sheer weight of this motor, the axle of the motor is pulled out of this this connection piece by the weight. So yeah, I have made this construction, but will it be sufficient? Will it work? And so far I have a little bit my doubts, but I hope this construction is strong enough or good enough to keep the motor in place. That said, let's run and see if it actually works out. And I already noticed I have to put everything back in place, because this one had already shifted inwards, which is not the idea. So let's see how this one works out ultimately. First of all, I want to test if this gear is connected nicely, and I already checked, and that is extension motor 4. So let's first call in the diagnosis interface, and I hope I select the correct one immediately, and then the extension is functioning, but that means that I have to select the other interface. Interface 1, slave. Yeah, that one is running, and it is driving nicely the other gear. So that connection is correct, and I'm happy with that. Does it even turn the winch? It does. Okay, I'm happy with that result. So now, in order to see, let's run it again. And then hopefully this switch is pressed, because I haven't seen the roll of the hand active. Okay, so far so good, but I need to see the roll movement of the arm. which is not happening at all. So I'd say I'd better check that one as well, because this is not to my liking. Where is that one? Motor wrist pivot is motor 3 in the extension. So here we go, open interface 1, extension 3. I hear some noise from, let's say, from the motor, but no movement at all. It doesn't do anything. Oh wait. That's pneumatics, as far as I can tell. Oh, because I have to use slave. Wait. Yep. And the whole motor comes off. The whole motor comes off. That's not good. Yep. The whole motor has come off its construction. I had to take the whole construction here apart. So everything here for the motor I had to take apart because the whole motor was dislocated. So now somehow it works again. Let's see how this works out. And well, hopefully everything works this time. So yeah, let's run and see whatever happens. So far the hand pitch keeps working, at least the motor is running, it's driving the worm gear. But I'm not seeing that this motor, that the wrist motor is working. So that's a bit disappointing. Let me force. This should be 2 seconds pause of anything. Once again, pressing it, forcing it, and I do not see the yaw moving, so that's a disappointment. Also, the wrist rolling like this is not happening. So although in theory and with the diagnostic interface it does work, with my software it somehow doesn't, which is not to my liking, but that may be obvious. But it looks like the reconstruction is working out, at least the reconstruction up here. Now I did press the switch for some time, and of course then it records the system time, but not in the way I like actually. So some searching showed date time, and that gives me the possibility to actually get the actual date out of the system, which is much more handy because it gives me hour, date, etc. and time, and from then I can see when I actually did it and how long it took. but that's for next time. For now, my idea was to solve the yaw. I didn't. What I had to solve is the hand pitch, which I more or less did. Another problem with it is now why doesn't the wrist roll movement work? Anyway, enough for next time. And with this reconstruction and this repair, I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up and click on the bell for notifications. Please leave a comment or suggestion under the video, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and you can support by either using making a donation via PayPal or Ko-fi, or becoming a patron for as little as €2 or $2 a month. This is obviously going to be continued. So for now, stay safe, have a great day, take care, bye.